when grid fails. Now what? Welcome to Grid Down Guide. In a world where power can vanish in an instant, survival isn't just a skill, it's a necessity. We've got the know-how to keep you prepared. Whether you're in the heart of the city or lost in the wilderness, we teach you the essential skills to thrive. Stay tuned. The grid could fail tomorrow. Be ready today.
Flooded roads, no gas, no power. You bought a solar setup to be ready, right? But here's the big question most preppers never ask. Will your solar gear actually work when the storm hits? It's not enough to own solar gear. You need to know if it can survive the storm, keep you powered, and get you through the worst-case scenario. Flooded roads, grid failure, and no fuel in sight. Let's break it down. When the gas stations are flooded, when the grid is down, and roads are impassable, your solar setup becomes your last power source. No diesel for your backup generator, no refueling runs, no Uber Eats, just you and the gear you have on hand. But here's the truth. Most people haven't tested their solar gear in storm conditions. Some gear fails when wet. Some won't charge under heavy clouds. And many systems just aren't portable enough when you need to move fast. Let's break down the three main types of solar power systems available to homeowners and see which ones are most likely to survive floods and keep you powered up when disaster strikes. We'll look at the pros and cons of each, focusing on their resilience in the face of rising water. Because let's face it, having a backup power source is great, but it's useless if it's underwater. We'll consider factors like installation, maintenance, and, most importantly, flood resistance. 1. Rooftop solar, grid-tied. These systems are directly connected to the electrical grid. Pros. They are generally very efficient at converting sunlight into electricity. They can significantly reduce your monthly electricity bills, sometimes even eliminating them entirely. And of course, they are fantastic for sunny days, providing clean, renewable energy when you need it most. They are a great way to reduce your carbon footprint and save money at the same time. But here's the catch. Most grid-tied systems are designed to automatically shut down during a blackout for safety reasons. This prevents electricity from flowing back into the grid and potentially endangering utility workers. Inverters, which convert DC power from the panels to AC power for your home, are usually not flood-proof and are often located in vulnerable areas. If your battery bank, if you have one, is in a garage or basement, it's extremely vulnerable to flooding, rendering it useless when you need it most. Verdict: rooftop solar alone doesn't help much if the grid is down due to a flood. Unless you have a specialized islanding inverter, which allows your system to operate independently from the grid and waterproof energy storage, you'll be left in the dark. So, while great for everyday savings, standard rooftop solar isn't the best choice for flood preparedness. 2. Rooftop plus battery backup, off-grid hybrid. These systems combine rooftop solar with battery storage, offering a more resilient solution. Pros. They can work completely off-grid, providing power even when the utility grid is down. They store excess energy generated during the day, allowing you to use it at night or during cloudy periods. This makes them great for sheltering in place during a flood, providing essential power for lights, communication devices, and medical equipment. Risks. The biggest risk is flooding. Batteries must be installed above the floodline to prevent damage and potential hazards. Some inverters still need dry access for maintenance and operation, so consider their placement carefully. These systems can also be heavy and expensive to relocate if a flood is imminent, making proactive planning essential. Verdict. A rooftop system with battery backup is a good setup if you've carefully planned for potential flooding. Elevate your entire system, including batteries and inverters, well above the anticipated flood level. Seal the room to prevent water intrusion, but ensure adequate ventilation to prevent overheating. And be sure to install surge protection to safeguard your equipment from power surges. 3. Portable solar generator plus foldable panels. These are self-contained units that combine a battery, inverter, and charging system with foldable solar panels. Pros. They are lightweight and easy to move, making them ideal for emergency situations. They can charge essential devices like phones, radios, lights, and even small refrigerators. Cons. They typically have slower charging times, especially in cloudy weather. Most portable solar generators and panels are not waterproof, so they must be brought indoors or stored safely away from floodwaters. Their power output is also limited compared to rooftop systems, so they are best suited for powering essential devices. Verdict: the portable solar generator is potentially the most flood-survivable option if it's packed and placed right, ideally in a waterproof case and stored in a high location. But you need to use it right to maximize its effectiveness. Let's talk about that in the next section, where we'll cover best practices for using solar power during a flood. How to flood-proof your solar gear, Portable Edition. When disaster strikes, having a reliable power source can be a game changer. Solar generators offer a clean, renewable alternative to traditional gas-powered generators, but they come with their own set of vulnerabilities, especially when dealing with flooding. This guide will walk you through the essential steps to protect your portable solar setup from water damage, ensuring you stay powered up when you need it most. Step 1. Waterproof your generator. Most solar generators are not water-resistant. One splash of floodwater, it's fried. The intricate electronics inside are highly susceptible to short circuits and corrosion. Solution: store in a dry bag or Pelican-style waterproof case. These cases are designed to create an airtight seal, preventing water from entering. Before sealing, add desiccant packs to absorb any residual moisture inside the case. These packs will help maintain a dry environment, further protecting your generator. Keep it off the floor. Use shelves or stackable bins. Elevating your equipment is crucial in flood-prone areas. Even a few inches can make a difference. Stacking bins allows you to create a modular storage system that can be easily adapted to changing water levels. Remember, prevention is key. Taking these precautions can save you from costly repairs or replacements down the line. Step 2. Weather test your panels. Foldable solar panels are usually water resistant, but that doesn't mean flood-proof. Water resistance typically means they can withstand light rain, but submersion in floodwater is a different story. The seams and connectors are potential entry points for water, which can damage the internal circuitry. Store panels in watertight roll-top duffels. These duffels are specifically designed to keep water out, even when submerged. Make sure wiring and ports are sealed. Use waterproof tape or sealant to reinforce any vulnerable areas. Pay close attention to the connectors, as these are often the weakest points. Test them on cloudy days. Know their real-world output. Solar panel efficiency can vary significantly depending on weather conditions. Testing on cloudy days will give you a more realistic understanding of how much power you can expect to generate in less than ideal conditions. This knowledge is crucial for planning your energy usage during a flood. Step 3. Know your system's limits. Understanding the capabilities of your solar power system is essential for effective emergency preparedness. Here's what a 500 WH 1000 WH or 2000 WH battery can run. LED lights, phones, laptops, mini fridge for 8-12 hours max. These are low-power devices that can be sustained for a reasonable amount of time. Microwaves and heaters? Too power-hungry. These appliances draw a significant amount of power and will quickly drain your battery. Prioritize essential devices and conserve energy whenever possible. Consider investing in energy-efficient alternatives to reduce your power consumption. If you haven't tested your setup for a full day during a blackout, you're guessing. A dry run will reveal any weaknesses in your system and allow you to make necessary adjustments. Don't guess in a flood. Flooding situations are unpredictable and stressful. Having a well-tested and reliable solar power system will give you peace of mind and ensure you have the power you need to stay safe and connected. Remember, preparation is the best defense against the unexpected. Natural disasters like floods can be incredibly disruptive, especially when they knock out power. But if you've invested in a solar setup, you're already a step ahead. However, knowing how to use your solar gear in a flood is crucial for safety and efficiency. During the storm, first and foremost, keep your gear dry. This might mean bringing portable panels indoors and covering any exposed components. Use battery power only for absolute essentials. Think about what you truly need to keep running. Perhaps a light, a way to get information, or a critical medical device. Don't leave solar panels outside during high winds or flooding. They can become projectiles or be damaged beyond repair. Turn off your inverter if it's not in use. This prevents any potential backfeeding into the grid and saves precious battery power for when you need it most. Consider it a safety precaution and a power-saving measure all in one. After the flood, once the water recedes and the skies begin to clear, it's time to assess the situation and get your solar system back online. Use the first clear hours to start charging your batteries. Sunlight is your friend here, so make the most of it. Prioritize your power needs. Lights for safety and visibility, a communication device to stay informed and connected, and perhaps refrigeration to preserve food if possible. Dry out your solar panels thoroughly before reconnecting them. Water and electricity don't mix, and moisture can cause short circuits or damage. Check all connections for rust, corrosion, or any signs of water damage. Clean them carefully and ensure they are completely dry before reconnecting. This will ensure a safe and efficient operation of your solar system. Pro tip: to maximize the usefulness of your solar setup during emergencies, pair it with low power consumption devices. LED motion lights can provide security and visibility without draining your battery quickly. Radios, especially hand crank or solar-powered ones, are essential for staying informed when other communication channels are down. And rechargeable AA batteries, charged by your solar system, can power smaller devices like flashlights and radios. These low-draw items stretch your stored power farther than a refrigerator or other high-energy appliance ever will, making your solar setup a truly resilient source of power during and after a flood. What most people forget to pack with their solar gear? Even solar owners forget these. Extension cords, outdoor rated for panel-to-device reach. USB lights and fans for low power, high comfort. Voltage meter to check charge levels accurately. Manual for your system, printed. Adapters, USB-C, DC barrel plugs, cigarette port chargers, backup charging options, car inverter, crank charger as last resort. The future of survival is solar, but only if it's packed smart, tested, and protected. Floods don't care what gear you own. They care how prepared you really are. So ask yourself, when the roads are flooded, the fuel's gone, and the grid is silent, will your solar setup keep you in the light? Prepare, power up, survive. Subscribe for more gear-tested survival guides.
Prepare now. Hands urgently pack emergency survival kit. Survive anything. Subscribe now. Grid Down Guide.